Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Troy for Committed Music, and I'm really excited because I've got in my hands my grandfather's violin, and it's a cool feeling to have it all ready, like to be filming this for y'all, because he played this violin when he was probably anywhere from like 5 to 8 years old. He's really young, so this violin right here is over 75 years old. A lot of people have told me, like, a violin ages. The longer it ages, the the more precise or the more reliable the tone that it produces is or can be. So based on my performance, let's say I was like a soloist or something like that, that this violin would perform at a peak level based on the person that's playing it. So as I'm learning this, I'm talking with you guys right now and connecting. I don't know how to do this. This is like me. I'm gonna put my bow down for a second. I don't even know if I should even do that. I know I shouldn't touch the hair. I learned that much, especially when it has rosin on it. But it's tuned in fifths, so it's G, D, A, E, and if you count with your fingers, you can actually do the math behind that, and that's what musicians that know music theory, they do that. And they say, okay, I have a non-chord tone that's an augmented fifth or something like that, after the triad. They'll go into something like that. So there's theory on the violin. I didn't know that the guitar, what I started out on, is tuned in fourths, with the exception of the interval from string 3 to N2. String 3 is the G string to the B, and if you count that, it's not a fourth. It's different. So that's the exception on the guitar. There are really no exceptions in this, and basically when you're and I'm actually doing this, like, you see people just kind of grab it and just go at it and da 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 da, but I don't know how to do this yet. So I'm actually, like, taking this chin rest or the shoulder rest, whatever you want to call it. I spent $45 on this because my brother's partner was like, you really need to have this. Like, he teaches professionally at a studio, and he's saying, I have to have this so that I'm not quitting before I even begin. So we're 3 minutes into it. Let's kind of get started. I showed you that I've already done the legwork of finding out how to tune this, and it was really excruciating. It was I think I really take for granted just tuning my guitar, detuning a little bit, coming back up to pitch, and just going at it, not having to worry about buzzing or fretting out or any of these issues of beginners that beginners are having. So it's really like when I play guitar like this, right? Sometimes I know it's not strung like that, but I reverse it, and I try to, with my strumming hand, I try to fret an E major chord or something like that, and I try to strum with my fretting hand, and it's hard, and it really sucks. Like, I know what y'all are going through if you're just starting out on a specific instrument, especially guitar. So with that being said, this cost $45. The violin was only rated at, I guess, maybe like around $250 or so. But I went ahead and took it in, and actually my wife got this as the new strings, the tailpiece, and I think a few other things. The rosin, the bow, which was about $30. So this is a hella cheap bow, but so this is me documenting. We're right at about 5 minutes coming up. I'm gonna pick up my bow. I don't even know how the technique to hold this, but I know I have to have a certain motion, right? And I have to have it probably between the fretboard right here and right here. So I want to probably have it in the middle or close to these F holes right here as possible, right? So here's my range, you know, of tone and the coloration of tone. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna sit back down and put this, and it feels weird, but I know I have to actually get a little bit more room. So I'm gonna move it over a little bit. All right, so you can see my kitchen now, but I'm just gonna try on let's see, on the G string right here. This is, I guess, the 4th string, lowest in tone. So yeah, see, I don't even know where to start. Like if I should start over here. See, I might need more rosin. I'm pressing down harder now. Probably about 2 to 4 pounds of pressure. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try playing near the fretboard. Yeah, I still don't. Yeah, so I don't have enough rosin on this. You know, I'm just gonna have to keep on going at it, but find out that that you know, balancing point of way too much rosin and not enough rosin, which is what I got on my first try. So, but kind of like the why, or the philosophical side of all this stuff is, you know, a lot of people are just like, it's not working, I'm not hearing the sound. I've scored or, you know, scratched up the surface, the middle portion of my rosin to match the width of this hair right here. So, you know, as far as like a measurement, you've got, you know, I'll put my fingers in between. So it's probably just a little bit less wide as your pinky. And that's what I did. It's probably about this wide. And I took that middle portion of the rosin and I'm going to try to make like a groove. So, you know, I might burn through a lot more rosin, but I want it to be equal. I want the application of the rosin. I know this much. I don't know much yet, but I do know that I want to protect this frog right here. So I'm going to cover my finger just a little bit on the metal part, because that could come off, and then I'm just going to apply rosin all the way down and then come back. One of the people on YouTube was, and it's pretty reputable too, you know, they got amazing quality videos, and they say take about a 6-inch piece and apply resin there, and then apply here, and then apply here, here, and here. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess maybe there's 5 positions or 5 or 6 inch portions that you can apply, right? And I'm gonna go back at it again. I'll make a second video once I get my bowing technique down, just, you know, that sort of thing. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to have this performance ready, that I can actually, or practice ready. That this is a family heirloom. This is special to me, and I encourage you to rescue, like my wife and I did, this violin, and it's just a cool feeling, and I hope and wish your travels and your musical journey, namaste, and talk to you soon. Comment below.